Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are doing the very first episode of Epic Rap Battles of History, John Lennon versus Bill Oreilly. Now, as I told you guys before, I have a plan to run through all of Epic Rap Battles of History. I plan on going from one all the way through. Apparently I did it backwards, as was noted in my last video that I did with the Dr. Seuss rap battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm starting from the very first one, and we're going to do a journey all the way through. I am sorry that I've been gone for about a month. I took a little hiatus. I have a new job that's actually taking a lot of my time. I'm working anywhere between 45 to 52 hours a week with my job, with travel time and everything else. And so trying to balance that, having a wife, a daughter. My son moved back home with us. He's here with us. And then I also live stream video games over on Twitch at Reap City. Trying to figure all that out, I've had to try and work out my schedule. So what I'm doing is I'm going to start recording these on my days off so that I can post them twice a week, as we talked about, possibly Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, something like that, to give you guys something to look forward to. With that being said, that is a longer introduction than what I planned on. But I will say this. I do pause. I do talk a lot. I try to explain everything. Now, this was their first rap battle, so I'm assuming that it's not going to be anywhere near the quality that we eventually get with Epic Rap Battles of History, but we will see. I've had a lot of people asking me to respond to this one, to look at it. I want to thank everybody for making the Thanos versus Oppenheimer one of the most successful videos I've ever had. Actually, the most successful video we've ever had at 47,000 views. It was really awesome, and that was like super cool, and I couldn't believe that we got that many views out of a video. I would have expected that. So thank you all for tuning into the Thanos versus Oppenheimer. I will try to make this one a little bit quicker and only stop at the things that I really noticed that really stick out that some people might not catch. So with that being said, let's switch on over to the video, and here we go. All right.
Epic Rap Battles of History, John Lennon versus Bill Oreilly. Begin!
Okay, so the first thing we'll notice right away is the Epic Rap Battles of History. It's just like a basic thing that they say. Obviously, it gets better later on with Epic Battles of History, like how they do that. Also, the John Lennon character looks great. The Bill Oreilly one looks a little ridiculous, right? So, but let's see what they say here.
Versus Bill Oreilly. Begin!
Hell, you're making my ears bleed. You need a muzzle. Why you pissed off all the time? Didn't your mom give you a cuddle?
I'm not even laughing at the line. I'm laughing. Read the bottom. I always try to pay attention to stuff that they say. By the way, the first ever word uttered by Epic Rap Battles of History was help. That's really cool. But watch the bottom thing of Bill Oreilly's. It legalizes crime if it's okay. What? That's the bill legalizes crime if it looks cool enough.
You're the type of guy who could die of a heart attack just in the shower. You need to chill out for a minute and smoke weed for an hour. Every time I watch your show, all you do is scream at me, and your face looks like a shit I took high on LSD. I'm John Lennon. I'm a legend. I can see through all your tricks. I wonder how much George Bush paid you to suck his dick.
Wow. All right, so great lines to start off with. The LSD, obviously everybody knows they did drugs. I mean, it's a very famous thing about the Beatles, all the LSD that they did. The marijuana reference, obviously, but the heart attack in the shower, that line was great. And then, of course, the your face was like a shit I took high on LSD. I kind of like that. So I would give that's a very good opening from John Lennon, a very good opening for ERB. Like, you can see why they became very popular very quick.
I'm a legend. I can see through all your tricks. I wonder how much George Bush paid you to suck his dick. You fucking long hair, living in your yellow submarine. We're about to get sunk with a right-wing political machine.
So, Yellow Submarine, obviously one of their most popular songs. The right wing, the Republicans. All right, study shows that 66.
Lennon, you call me Mr. Bill Oreilly. When it comes to squashing limeys, I come recommended highly. You're weak. Between you and me, there's no comparison. I'll beat you so bad you weep gently like George Harrison.
Oh.
Between you and me, there's no comparison. I'll beat you so bad you weep gently like George Harrison. Your palmer.
Beat you so bad you eat jelly egg. Trying to remember what that's in reference to. Oh, yeah, the letter that they uncovered. What were they called? Jelly bitties or something? They weren't called jelly beans over in England. They were called like jelly bites or I don't jelly something or another. But they were basically jelly beans. And one of, I think George Harrison was the one that actually said that he liked jelly beans. But the Beatles made a reference to the fact that they liked jelly beans. And fans started throwing on stage. And I know that George Harrison got hit in the eye by a jelly bean. And they actually wrote a letter saying how much they hated jelly beans and that they don't even like them and wouldn't it be better for you to eat them. And George Harrison even said, I got hit in the eye by a boiled piece of candy. So that's what that is in reference to.
With me, there's no comparison. I'll beat you so bad you weep gently like George Harrison. You're Paul McCartney's bitch with less talent than Ringo. And I'd rather suck George Bush's dick than Yoko Ono's.
Damn! That was a good line. Because everybody always said Yoko Ono looked like a dude. So that's pretty funny. But hey, it was a different time and whatever. Free love and all that, right?
Bitch with less talent than Ringo. And I'd rather suck George Bush's dick than Yoko Ono's. Well, you can't buy me love, but I'll kick your ass for free. I'll take Maxwell's silver hammer and give you a lobotomy.
So, one of the most underrated songs from the Beatles, and that's cool that they brought it up. Maxwell's Silver Hammer. I'm actually going, you know what? Since they brought that up, I will search that. And at the end of us doing the reaction, I'll play a little bit of that song for you because it's pretty damn cool. Maxwell's Silver Hammer, it's a song literally about a serial killer. And you would open the door and bang, bang, bang with a hammer and he'd kill you. So that's pretty cool.
But I'll kick your ass for
Can't buy me love. Missed that.
I'm tired of how you scheme to stir the people up. Why don't you just take a vacation and shut the fuck up?
Why don't you take a vacation? That's funny because he's like famous for never taking vacations. And then he actually ends up getting fired because of that shit.
Cause I'm evil, hard black, and then Don Cheadle.
Did he say...
And shut the fuck up! Cause I'm evil, hard black, and then Don Cheadle.
He did. Damn, you could not get away with that today.
$1,000 shoes I used to stomp out evil, hard black, and then Don Cheadle.
You couldn't say that.
$10,000 shoes I used to stomp out a beetle.
10,000
Shut the
shoes.
fuck up, that's how I survive. Now here's Sting. What? Fuck it. Well, don't tell me to shut the fuck up. That's how I survive. Now here's Sting. What? Fuck it. We'll do it live.
That's another video I'll show you guys later. That's if you don't know anything, all you have to do is Google Bill Oreilly meltdown. It's one of the funniest things ever. How he just melts down live on camera. It's fucking hilarious.
Who won?
John Lennon won. John Lennon won easily. It wasn't even close.
Who's next? You decide. Epic rap battles of history.
All right, so that was good. That was good. All right. John Lennon definitely won. There wasn't a lot of references, so I didn't have to do a lot of pausing during that. Let's go Bill Oreilly. There it is, Bill Oreilly meltdown. All right, so I found the video of Bill Oreilly freaking out. Just for posterity's sake, I guess we should say, I hate this guy. I think he was a clown shoe of a human being, but he knew how to rile people up and get them. I mean, his name was perfect, Bill Oreilly, because he was riling people up, right? So, but I actually despise the guy. I think he was just a joke of a human being. There's actually a whole 2-minute rant video on this. I'm just showing there's a smaller clip, a 37-second one, so we'll show that one real quick. Okay, guys?
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today, and we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
It's so funny.
We'll do it live.
He's so triggered. Like, he tries to get up and leave, and they're like, sit down.
Live. Fuck it.
We'll do it live.
Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
He's all pissed off at the teleprompter.
5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill Oreilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
So... he was so triggered because the teleprompter didn't read the way that he thought it should read. And so he got ridiculously triggered and just went straight ballistic ass crazy. So last time I'll show you, I'm just going to show you a small clip because obviously copyright stuff from the Beatles, but it's the Maxwell Silver Hammer thing. If you want to look it up and listen to the whole song, but it's pretty funny. All right, so here we go again. I don't want to play the whole thing because of copyright. I'm just going to play this one little part so you can kind of hear. It's very funny because they make this upbeat song about a serial killer. So this is his first kill in the thing.
Take you out to the pictures, Joe. Oh, oh, oh. But as she's getting ready to go, a knock comes on the door.
So here's the knock.
Bang,
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 bang.
Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head. Clang, clang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that she was dead.
All right, and so it goes through like he kills a teacher, he kills a judge in court. Like it's a very hilarious song. You should definitely look it up and listen to it. But that was a really good reference to basically, I'll take my silver hammer and I'll give you a lobotomy. That was a really good line. So I just wanted to throw those out to you. Again, I do want to say one more time, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for making this last month of December and January last month and a half of December and January very successful for my channel. We are the Wrestling Antagonists. I used to do a lot of wrestling videos. However, I feel like the reaction videos are getting more, so we may do a name change here in the future to the channel. Again, I do live streaming on Twitch under the name Reap City, REAPCITI. If you're looking to watch live streams, I do live stream on Twitch. So if you're looking to watch some video gameplay, some really bad video gameplay, you can come see me over there. But either way, guys, thank you again for tuning in, for watching, for being a part of the channel, and I will see y'all with the next video. Again, we're going to go from episode 1 all the way through, and we'll be recording them, and I plan on putting out at least a video every day or two, okay? So have a great night, day, afternoon, morning, whatever you're at, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.